Breaking news, the Philadelphia 76ers have made yet another signing, but the continuous question we ask ourselves with every one of these signings is, will this guy actually get some playing time? So we'll talk about who this player is, where he comes from, why the Sixers decided to bring him in, and a whole bunch more. But of course, welcome into Philly Take with RB. I'm RB Philly Take. Do me a favor, hit the like button on this video. If you enjoy the content, we live stream every game. We drop videos, keep you up to date with all the news and coverage. And of course, we will be live tonight, late on the East Coast, 10 p.m. Eastern, as the Sixers start their second West Coast trip of the year, their final one. And my question to Sixer Nation is, how many games are they going to win on this West Coast trip? I guess the second game against the Clippers doesn't count because that's back home. But let's say the next four. Phoenix tonight, Lakers on Friday, Clippers on Sunday, and Kings on Monday. How many games will the 76ers win? The win against the Miami Heat the other night was huge because they hopped into the number 6 seed, and now, they are above Indiana and Miami. They're trying to sustain themselves because if they can get that number 6 seed, not only will they give Embiid more time to come back, pretty much another week to rest, but they might end up going against the Cavs, who right now I think could be probably the best first-round opponent. So give me your thoughts. How many games do you think they'll win? I think they need to take at least 2, and we will see how that plays out. We'll be live tonight. Come through and join us. But we have some news to get to. That's right, because the Sixers go out last night, and they make another signing. They brought in who? DJ Wilson. The Sixers, per Shams, plan to sign former Bucks first-round pick DJ Wilson to a 10-day contract. Sources tell The Athletic the 6'10" center/forward has averaged 19.4 points, 9.5 rebounds, and 4.8 assists for the Osceola Magic in the NBA G League this season. DJ Wilson is headed to Philadelphia. They bring in yet another big man. The Sixers signed another big man. Whoop-de-doo. Is he actually going to get any playing time? Well, first off, shout out to Matt Gregan here on Twitter. And this is actually interesting. I didn't realize this because once they said DJ Wilson, I'm like, I remember him from the Milwaukee Bucks. Pretty sure he had a couple games back then where he torched the Sixers, just like every other random bench player. But Matt here says that the Sixers continue to churn through young big men on 10-day contracts. He has 146 games of NBA experience, last playing for the Raptors under Nick Nurse in 2021 and 22. So it feels like the Sixers at this point are like, let's just go ahead and bring in every former Raptor, try to get Nick Nurse more comfortable with some of these young players, and see where it plays out. Now, DJ Wilson is 28 years old. Like I said, they mention him as a center and a forward, but primarily he has been a power forward, okay? And he was a former first-round pick back in 2017. He ended up playing 4 seasons with Milwaukee, and he was, I guess, waived, I think, if I remember correctly. Went to Houston, didn't really play that much. Then he found himself with the Toronto Raptors, and he has not seen the NBA floor in over 2 years. So, in short answer, do I think he's going to find the NBA floor with the Sixers? Hell no. No, I don't. And I'm still confused as to what they're doing. We'll get back to Wilson in a second. But how about Kai Jones, man? I don't understand the philosophy. You go out, you bring in Kai Jones. He's had an interview or two the last couple of days, and he's talking about his personal struggles and how he's a changed man. I really do feel like, he has a different outlook. Maybe he had that wake-up call with Charlotte, and Kai Jones, to me, from those first couple G League games, looked like he's ready to be on the NBA floor again. At least, in terms of a rebounding standpoint, just give us more production than we are currently getting. And Kai Carlin reported that as Kai Jones is concerned, Nick Nurse says the plan is for him to be in the G League for 10 days and then evaluate from there. So I'm starting to think Kai Jones doesn't even get on the floor for the 76ers. By the way, shout out to Kai last night. Incredible quote. He says, I think that I'm capable of winning MVP and Defensive Player of the Year. I think that the best version of me is that the MVP, Defensive Player of the Year, and being the greatest of all time, I think I can do that. I'm never going to knock a guy's confidence, man. That is the mentality I love. And shout out to him for getting his career back on track. But to be honest, I don't know if it's going to be with the Sixers because they apparently do not want to play any of these guys. I don't get why. You bring Kai Jones in, most likely he's going to make an instant impact more than Mo Bamba per se, right? Or maybe DJ Wilson comes in and he's playing on the G League, or maybe sitting at the end of the bench, gets in a garbage time minute, and, give him an opportunity. They didn't do that with any of these players. They didn't do it with Darius Baisley. They barely did it with Kenny Lofton. They bring in Jeff Doughton Jr. He plays a couple games now. He's nowhere to be seen. Ricky Council's still not getting the opportunity. So I get the Sixers are trying to lock in a playoff seed, but really there has not been much stability at all at the big man position. And you look at DJ Wilson's numbers, it's not like he set the world on fire in his NBA career. Surely he has been, I guess, you could say in part a bust, in terms of his expectation, but maybe the fit wasn't there, right? Maybe it just wasn't his time. And you look at what he's done, like I said, with the Osceola Magic, his numbers are pretty good. I get the G League is completely different. Seems like he has some pretty good length on the defensive end. Seems like he's still in pretty good shape. He's not really slowing down much.
Wilson has it. Magic
that was a nice play right there. But here's my two favorite plays.
Plucks it out of the air.
And this is really huge right here. The Sixers need it more consistently. Corner three ball.
Wilson,
pretty nice jump shot for him, if I'm being honest. Here's a play I really like. Guy goes up, misses, and look at this. Athletic. Give me that. Get out of my way to put back in the flex. Hey, Sixers got another body out there, but will they use them? It's hard for me to see that. And for now, the Sixers are just going to have to keep trying to find ways to win games and hopefully stay afloat in the standings. Right now, they're at the number 6 seed, like I said, and really just a couple weeks left until we finalize that playoff seeding. So we'll see how it plays out. What do you think of this signing? Do you think he will ever touch the floor for the Philadelphia 76ers? Give me your thoughts down below. Appreciate everybody tapping in. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe. That being said, I will catch you all on the next one. Peace.